discuss the problems that I'm facing. As you can see here, my own equipments are not very professional. So I'm trying to do something with this itself. If I get 2 or 3 more simple things. Got a lavalier microphone, and this is the one. But what I should have done is I should have bought the lavalier microphones which had 2 heads. That means I could take interviews also with that. But instead I bought this, so now I'll have to again buy that one. So that is, if you are working on a tight budget, these are the things that we should look before we start. The equipments that we have, and this camera gives me quite professional video footages, so I would call this okay. But the microphone is very important. That is number 1. The number 2 is I have this reflector, of course, but an extra light is required. So as I'm working single, it's better that we plan accordingly before we start. I have an interview in front of me. I need this mic. There's a very important point with this microphone. The microphones that we get on the internet is all TRRS 3.5 EP, but they're actually, we are not supposed to, I don't think we are supposed to use this with our DSLRs, because our DSLRs have input of stereo. So our DSLRs have TRRS inputs. So I'll have to also buy a TRRS to TRS converter, or any DSLR camera input could get conked off.
Why I'm saying this, there are 3 types of connections or jack inputs that with the mic is. One is this TS. This is the left channel, and this is the ground, mostly called mono input, mic input, or monoline input, whatever connection you use it. This is the TRS connector input, where you have the left channel here, and you have the right channel here, and you have the what you call ground. So this is the TRS stereo input. Now this is the TRRS, what they call is, and so this is mostly they have inputs in your laptops or your smartphones. This is the left channel, they have kept it as it is. But this, the second separation over here, this one is the video channel, they have put it. And the next is the right channel, and the ground is at the last. So the differences between TRS and TS is significant.
So that goes for the microphone, and that goes for the microphone jacks, that adapters we would be requiring to use for DSLRs with these kind of microphones. If we are having a budget, a small budget even, I would recommend that we get another small camera that which are available online. We could do without it, of course. If you have a little more in a few months, little more budget in a few months, we could also get an motorized 3-axis camera gimbal stabilizer. So this, I really think, is very helpful, this gimbal stabilizer. It helps us in a lot of ways to take our shots. So make sure before you buy this gimbal, it's not for only your smartphone. You make sure it's also for DSLRs. Check the weight that it can handle. If your 3-axis motor cannot pull the weight that you are putting on it, then it's useless, completely useless. As a beginner, I thought that I should share. So let me know if you think anything else is important, or anything else could be that I missed out on. So before I conclude this spot today, it is very important for me to say that it is not necessary absolutely to have all these things. if we have a very good idea with a very nominal smartphone, we could also complete a film. The idea is what counts. Goodbye. Bye bye.